This is the United Bank Playbook with Dana Holgorsen and Tony Caridi.
As the Mountaineers continue to prepare for Saturday's game against the Cowboys of Oklahoma State, Game 2 in the Big 12 Conference, and a team that you are extremely familiar with. You said during your press conference on Tuesday that you, in fact, recruited J.W. Walsh, their quarterback, to Oklahoma State when you were there.
Yeah, I wish I wouldn't have done that. He's a great kid, great family. His dad's the head coach at Denton Gyers, great family guy, you know. Won a lot of games. You know, long lines of high school football coaches that have a son that hangs out at the office all day long, grows up with the ball in his hands, and then he takes the reins as a sophomore and he leads them to state championships. Well, that's J.W. Walsh. It's the same thing as Graham Harrell and Case Keenum, those type of kids. So he's a lot like that. He just makes things work. He expects good things to happen and usually wins the game.
You've been talking tempo this week, specifically on your side. You looked at it sounds as though, not to put words in your mouth, it sounds as though you looked at yourself and you go, we're not doing what I know to do, and that's go fast.
Yeah, you got to get into a rhythm. You know, we're having a hard time getting into a rhythm, and you just got to trust it. You know, I'm trying to call perfect plays. We're trying to do everything we can to get a first down and then get into a rhythm, and then once you get into a rhythm, you can kind of go, and we're just having a hard time doing that right now. So we got to trust it. We got to believe in what we do. We got to trust that it's going to work out. That needs to be our mentality, and that needs to carry over into the players.
Effort-wise, when you watch the tape offensively and defensively, you seen the effort you need or not?
Yeah, effort's not been a problem. You know, I made reference to that in the press conference as well, just as far as I like the attitude, I like the effort. If that remains the same, then we can keep coaching them and we can keep getting better. We just ask them to get just a little bit better this week. If they keep playing with effort and they keep improving, eventually we're going to work it out.
Mentally, how do you make sure that the kids don't say, oh, woe is us? How do you work on that?
Yeah, just go back to work. You know, you got to get them to buy into the program. You know, they had an opportunity to quit against Maryland, and they didn't. I mean, you can look at it in the third quarter and the fourth quarter. We still played with effort. We still had the proper mentality, a good attitude, so to speak, to go out there and keep playing. So, good week of work, and then we get an opportunity to have a top 10 team come to Morgantown, a Big 12 conference opponent, you know, on a nice Saturday afternoon. I would think you guys would be excited about that.
You would think so, and this could cure a lot of woes, wouldn't it?
Oh yeah, it sure would. I mean, it's, you know, you don't put your best foot forward, and you kind of get embarrassed. If you don't do that, you're going to get embarrassed. Everybody across the country is capable of embarrassing anybody if you don't put your best foot forward. We didn't coach well enough last week. We didn't play very well enough last week. This week we're going to coach harder, and hopefully we're going to play better.
Yep, every week a new challenge. Coach, we wish you the best.
Thank you.
This is the United Bank Playbook with Dana Holgorsen and Tony Caridi.